It right here, right now.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
So
Too easy, too easy. Double refresh check. Let's go.
yeah. So
Oh my. Yo, what's going on, guys? It's your boy Soldier back at it again with a brand new video. And this video is going to be going over one thing that you guys may have seen in the Discord. It's called Silver Surfer. This is the most advanced TikTok ad strategy to date, and the only strategy that I'm currently going to be using to scale in 2023. The results are insane, and these results aren't, a month ago. They're not 6 months ago. These results are all within the last 1 to 4 weeks on multiple stores, multiple different offers. And again, this is an aggressive scaling strategy. This is how you're going to hit those big days consistently, no matter what you're doing, what you're selling. And like I said, the most sophisticated ad strategy in the TikTok ad landscape. Now you might be asking, okay, well, I've seen a lot of ad strategies. Why do you say that? This goes over a high converting offer, winning products, personal ad accounts, agency ad accounts, proxies, different things like that. All the requirements of what to do and when to do it with their offer. And with my last 2 years of, giving out scaling strategies that I use on YouTube, I've gotten so much feedback from you guys, and I've been able to kind of craft the best way to give this knowledge to where you can take it whatever store you're running. You can make these adjustments to the stores, to the creative structure, to the ad account structure, and finally have a consistent day-to-day basis where you're getting crazy sales and that you can surf it with control. And like I said, this is just the most sophisticated ad strategy. So please, guys, before this video starts, this will all be taking place in the Discord in the Calendly below. If you guys want to get into the Discord, I am doing it free for 3 days just because, we're celebrating Silver Surfer. It's been a while since we've had a crazy strategy like this, and what I love about it, it's not a glitch, it's not an exploit. This is traditional media buying, so I don't worry of it getting patched. It's not like everybody's going to be running the same exact structure, because there's different paths that you have to take when such scenario happens. So we're not going to be outbidding each other. It's just going to be perfect. This is something I've wanted to do for a long time now, and I feel like this is, if I could give back to the community from what you guys have given me, and if you guys do want a more one-to-one setup with my team and I to actually set this up for yourself within your ad account and on your store, we will be having that Calendly link down below. You can book a call, we'll shoot you a text, and then we'll get right to work. Any questions about this strategy down below, feel free to comment. I will be getting back to everybody. Drop a like, subscribe for the free value, and let's get on to the video. As you guys can see here on one of my business centers, I have 2 ad accounts attached, and I've already spent over 130 grand this last 2 to 4 weeks. All right, guys, so right now I got my boy Diego. He's one of my partners on this store. We've been silver surfing all year long, and pretty much just going over this whole strategy. We do want to show you our store, kind of the sales on it that we've done together and what we've been able to build, and then elaborate a bit more on it, go into the ad accounts, and get it going, get it right, and set up a campaign along with you guys. But yeah, Diego, just kind of intro yourself, give a little bit of background about your your life, your story, and we'll elaborate a bit more, set up some campaigns with them, and get going with the strategy.
yeah. So I've been doing e-com for around 2 years now. Me and Soldier have been partnered up recently, and we pretty much figured out the silver surfing strategy together, and we're just going to show you guys what this can do. So let's just hit a quick refresh check on the store here.
Let's get that refresh check on them all.
Oh,
come on,
yeah.
guys, y'all see it right here, right now.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
So
Too easy. Silver surfing, man. Oh my goodness.
it's perfect. And so pretty much me and Leo figured out this strategy. It goes super duper crazy, and we've actually, just so we're not playing around with you guys and showing you that, oh, we found like a mega winner. Here we do have a second store that me and Soldier also partnered on, and we also did run the same method.
Second store,
So
baby.
let's hit that refresh check.
Yes, sir. Double refresh check. Let's go.
Yeah, so
Oh my goodness.
let's go.
I'm gonna have to throw a triple refresh check in on the beginning of the video, bro. This is too crazy. Or like a quad refresh check. Like, you guys, you don't even get it. Like, this strategy, like I said, it goes for any product, any offer. And it's awesome that we've finally been able to kind of like build upon surfing. Like I said earlier, I've been creating these TikTok ad strategies for you guys for 2 years now, and I've gotten so much feedback, so much info from you guys, to where I've been able to develop the best catalyst from me to you, to where you can take this yourself no matter what product offer, and with, like I said, like timing within ad accounts, ad account structure, set up proxies, and everything like that we use on our back ends, to pretty much carry it on to you guys. So very sophisticated strategy, and I love it so much. But yeah, Diego, if you want to kind of elaborate more on your end about the Silver Surfer, And then, maybe let's hop into an ad account and let's talk a little bit more about the ad accounts, set up a campaign, and, get these guys running.
Yeah, so, as Soldier mentioned, like this strategy, it simply like works. So these are two separate stores. I'm pretty sure Soldier showed you guys at the start of the video that we also ran it on a third store, and as you can see, the results super consistent. And it's super scalable, and that's hard nowadays on TikTok now that the glory days are kind of over, but this kind of just brings you back, and it's just a new way to run ads.
It's crazy because all this stuff, like it literally complements each other, when it comes to the creative structure, the ad structure, what to do, when to do it. It's really not about what you think, it's kind of how you think, and that's one thing I've preached in a lot of my AMAs on Discord and things like that. Shameless plug, link down below. But you guys gotta, once you develop and once you found profits, in e-com, you don't have to stick to one thing. Go off on little tangents, learn for yourself, be self-sufficient. I think about half of this is kind of your mindset. And I think what it comes down to, are you a problem solver? If a problem arises and within any business, are you going to be able to solve that problem? So as Silver Surfer, we obviously have every solution to every problem. And then obviously taking initiative and being self-sufficient. So are you going to be able to, scale it off on tangents and test out your own things? Because with Silver Surfer, there's a lot of different areas when it comes to the ABOs. Diego's going to show you how within this testing, TikTok is currently favoring ABOs, but what's more scalable, CBOs. So it's kind of like a mix of the two, and then when to do it with those as well. So Diego, if you do, we showed the sale results. I showed some crazy spend in my ad account as well, and within the last month. And I think, all these guys, what they're here for is the strategy. So let's move on over into the ad accounts and kind of elaborate a bit more, get a campaign set up, and talk a bit more about the exact setup from now. Obviously, is this any TikTok ad account? No, it's not. These TikTok ad accounts are set up in a certain way to where there's no actual correlation with each other. Usually, TikTok ad accounts will track your IP, your payment method, things like that. With this setup, it uses a proxy server, a multi-browser setup, to where that doesn't happen. So that's actually one of the key components here, is because what can happen is, depending on your offer, and like we said, this is built for anybody. This, you may never have your ad account banned, and some people have their ad account banned twice a day. So we kind of set it up for, it's everybody, multi-use, this strategy, so where we do have a proxy setup and a multi-browser setup to where you guys can always have your ads running 24 hours of the day. So Diego, that's kind of just the overall get the TikTok ad account, but elaborate. They're in their ad manager, they got their offer. What do they do now? Oh, and real quick, I hate to cut you off, man, but you know what? Can we flex? Can we just show, the ad spend? Because they don't know if it's our ad accounts or our stores. So I just want to make sure, everybody here has an understanding of this type of ad spend and the type of, money that's being spent on these methods. This isn't just, a few thousand here, a few thousand there. Obviously, collectively, Diego and I, we spent about $500,000 this year just on our ad accounts on this strategy alone. It's the beginning of March. Yeah. So,
so let me get you guys, show you some of these numbers here. So, as Sol just said, $500,000 just this year testing this strategy. So let me just dive you guys into one of the ad accounts that we actually used for the second store you guys saw on the refresh check. So here are the metrics. As he said, these are no baby spends. This is not a few thousand here and there. We got 70,000 spent here for around 3,500 conversions, but it is TikTok, so it is missing, I think, around 2,000 conversions. So yeah, like as you can see, this is no joke, and these ad accounts and these ad groups and these campaigns, they're targeting US only, and these metrics are, they're not usually achievable nowadays with like the strategies that we're running in TikTok's golden era. So we have decent CPCs, decent CPMs.
Trying to pull up my business center right now. And yeah, and one thing too, like we said, this is just within the last 3 to 4 weeks. And this ad account right here, this business center, this only hosts 2 of my ad accounts. I think I've probably this year ran through about 30. But as you can see here, and this is just 127,000 in the last couple weeks here with an ad spend. And like I said, just
Okay guys, let's get you started. So this is actually going to be a 2 campaign setup. So this is for testing the Silver Surfer strategy. So let's go on here and create a campaign. It'll take us to the screen here. We'll go custom mode, obviously, website conversions. And your first campaign will be an add to cart warm-up campaign. So as I'm going through this, I will explain the reason why this works and why you need it. So pretty much name it ATC, name it whatever you want. Don't touch any of this stuff. And yeah, so pretty much on here, you also want to name this ATC just so you don't get it mixed up. And pretty much select your pixel. We'll just put this one and add to cart. Select placement. So here we want to check Pangle off, and we do want to take off all of these just because I found that, if you really want serious buyers, they're probably not going to be commenting. They're not going to be trying to download the video. And even if they share the video, you actually cannot click on shareable videos that are ads on TikTok. So pretty useless feature. Let's go ahead and turn ACO on here. So the reason why ACO is actually turned on is, it helps the ad account spend, especially if it's a newer ad account. It may go into trouble trying to spend. So this is just a way to mitigate that error. So moving on here, obviously custom targeting and 18 plus. We leave, me and Soldier like to run things pretty broad. So this pretty much broad, this pretty much broad. And moving on to here, yeah. So don't touch any of the interests. And when we get down to the daily budget, so here is a key factor. The daily budget, you don't got to spend a lot to get, your ad account, get it in the motion. So what we like to do is just set up $30 and, obviously part it for the next day. There we go. And here's another little bit of sauce here. So what we've been doing is, actually day parting these. So we usually like to start these at around 6 a.m. So the reason why you're going to start your warm-up campaign at 6 a.m. is just so it has 2 hours to spend before your actual conversion campaigns go up. So get that set up here. Conversion, lowest cost. Hit next. So guys, now when you get to the ad level here, what you want to do is, we've tested 2, 3, 7 creatives, and what we found is consistency lies with 5 creatives. So you're gonna go ahead and plug in 5 of your creatives with 3 text ad copies. And usually here, another little bit of sauce, putting your offer in the text, if it's not already in your creative, might help you improve your conversion rate. So go ahead and do that. Plug your link in, and for the custom call to action, you just leave that dynamic. You don't need to touch that, and then you just click submit.
And then cool. So with this, we got our ATC campaign set up within the ad group level. How many ad groups do you typically use if you were beginning the Silver Surfer?
Okay. Yeah, guys. So pretty much once you're done, you should have 1 campaign and 1 ad group named ATC, and pretty much it's your add to cart, it's your warm-up campaign. This will help your ad account spend throughout the day and really level out your results, level out those nasty CPCs, get rid of those disgusting CPMs. You know the drill. But yeah, this stays on all day. Don't touch it. It's better if it runs the whole day. So now let's get into the other campaign setup, which will be your actual conversion campaign. So let's go ahead, hit create here, and we'll go over to website conversions, and you want to name this just whatever you need. This is just the test, so we'll leave it at test. And yeah, so me and Soldier have been really testing and diving in, and right now it just seems that TikTok is favoring high budget ABOs instead of your traditional CBOs or your traditional bid campaigns. So once you get here, just conversion, nothing too crazy. Obviously select your pixel and complete payment. Select the placements, pen go off. All of these off here. ACO on, so pretty much you're going to be making a clone of that add to cart ad group, but instead you're going to be choosing conversion. And you know, this pretty broad, 18 plus. Yep, no interest here. And here is where there's a little bit of a difference. So for your initial test, you're going to want to run $50 ad groups. And why we do this is because, you know, 20 doesn't cut it, 30 doesn't cut it. You need to be running $50 ad groups to actually, you know, get some decent data and know if your product is going to hit or not. So let's bump that up to 50, obviously starting next day. Make sure you always do this, guys. Don't make any mistakes like this. And for here's where it also gets interesting. So the day parting, we're going to actually put it 2 hours ahead. 2 hours ahead of the add to cart campaign. So the add to cart campaign has enough time to warm up and start spending, which, you know,
It's huge.
Yeah, it's pretty much going to get your conversion campaigns rolling without any issues. So once that's set up, I don't know why this is on value, but we'll hit conversion. Then we'll hit next.
So yeah, now it's just the same 3 to 5, you know, creative structure. And you know, the cool thing about this is obviously you see the day parted timing, but then there's so many more stipulations of what goes on. And
so guys, once you actually get, you know, your ad group made, obviously for your conversion campaign, it will be the 5 creatives with the 3 pieces of copy, same as you made the ad level on your add to cart campaign. And once you have that set up, you're gonna go into your ad group level actually, and you're gonna duplicate that $50 broad ad group. You're gonna duplicate it 3 more times. So you're gonna have 4 ad groups running broad at $50 with ACO turned on. And that's pretty much gonna be your testing campaign. So,
but yeah, so kind of based on this, you know, the way you scale it, obviously, you know, it's traditional surfing, and there's a bit more involved, you know, when it comes to duplicating ad groups, and making sure you're keeping CPAs, KPIs low, when you're scaling this up. So if you guys are interested in, you know, more so like hands-on with Diego and I, you know, we're going to be helping you guys out and getting this all set up for everybody. Like we said, we don't care, you know, it's a traditional media buying strategy. We are doing like a 15-minute free strategy call. We're basically going to bang these all out over the weekend and this following week. So we can, you know, help the community. Obviously, we're trying to, you know, build our reputations, put a good word in for everybody, and get everyone scaling up. You know, there's no point. You can do 1K days, 5K days, but this is a good, kosher, clean-cut strategy to actually hit these big, you know, $20,000, $30,000 days on a consistent basis without running into any issues with things like, you know, your ad account. And, you know, when we do go more in depth, we talk about more back-end structures and things like that when it comes to payment processing and chargebacks and how to mitigate and deal with all of that good stuff. So you can actually do this on a day-to-day basis without, you know, facing things like holds, reserves, and stuff like that.
Spilling the sauce here for the scale. So pretty much, you know, this ad group really thrives with, you know, horizontal and vertical scale. And, you know, we get into a little bit of advanced surfing, which is therefore the name the Silver Surfer. But yeah, it gets pretty complex here. That's why, you know, we are leaving a link down below for you guys to get free Black Hat, where we will be talking about this. And, you know, just adding to that, we will be hopping on 15-minute free calls with you guys if you do want to get this set up for yourselves, because it does require a little bit of teaching, because it is the execution here that matters.
A lot of things that we focus on here are kind of when to actually surf these campaigns to have those optimal results. So that's why we, you know, launched Silver Surfer. And like, you know, I said, free 15-minute strategy call if you guys are interested is down below. But other than that, Diego, you know, this is a very sophisticated strategy, something that anyone can pretty much take in any ad account, any situation, any product, any offer, and they can get a bite. So guys, I really hope you did enjoy this video. I know there's a lot of stipulations that you need to follow on this strategy. Like I said, there is going to be the Calendly link down below if you need extra help. You can't just be set on, setting up this campaign and thinking, all right, set it, forget it, and it's going to work. You need to be actively media buying, actively running your ads. Guys, this is a full-time job. Within my business, I don't play any of the hats but media buying just because I want full control. It's something I love. So yes, guys, I do hope you enjoy the video. Make sure again to go check out the black hat for that free access. Pretty much everybody in there is going to be talking about it, using it, going back and forth. Very high value people there, so you can get a lot of sauce. Make sure to comment anything you got down below. We will be getting back to everybody. Like the video, subscribe for all the free value. That has been it from me. Peace out, soldier up, and salute.